Ladies, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be bringing you some really specific answers to the most common dating questions that I hear to really help love bloom in your life this spring. Now, these are all part of my Iron Tiara Learning to Love series, and I know you're really going to enjoy that. Now, I have titled all of my love lessons Iron Tiara because the women that I work with are smart, successful, independent, and strong. They're strong like iron. But you know what? They still like to feel girly and pretty and, sparkly. They like that. They're a real good combination. And that's who I'm speaking to. There's something very special about the seasons changing. The air feels fresh and clean, the sky's a beautiful shade of blue, flowers are blooming, and we're starting to think about all the fun things we want to do this summer. And then reality hits. And then we realize that, oh, darn, I don't really have anybody to do this with. Or, oh, darn, yeah, it would be fun with the girls, but wouldn't it be so much more special if I had someone special to share it with? Now, if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines and you're watching all these other women who maybe aren't as fun as you are, or they're not as pretty as you are, or maybe they're not even as smart as you are, but you see them and they're sharing these cozy little glances with someone that they love while you're making sure to keep yourself busy with your girlfriend so that you don't feel lonely. Well, you might be asking yourself, how is it that they found someone to share their life with while you haven't? It's an age old question. Now, if you don't already know me, my name is Michelle Burkhart, and I'm a dating coach for smart, successful, independent women who have created a beautiful life for themselves. And now they know that it's time for them to embrace a more sophisticated dating style if they want to attract a high quality man to share that beautiful life with. If you're like me, and a lot of you are, I mean, because that's kind of how I got started. I didn't really have a large circle of girlfriends, married or single, when I got divorced. So I was feeling lonely a lot because I was by myself a lot. Now it's a different kind of lonely, but I was still feeling it. And I know my clients feel it because we actually talk about this in our group coaching sessions. I think it's pretty common. There is that special love that you find with a man. So, why is it that some women find love and then other women don't? Well, unfortunately, there's several reasons. Now, for me, in my case, I was married to an alcoholic. Now he's clean and sober now. But at the time, even though our divorce was very friendly, I didn't realize that I needed some time to heal. So if that's where you are and you feel like you need some time to heal, sometimes it's easy to fall into that trap of healing wrapped in a cloak of fear. And you've isolated yourself for so long that now you're feeling so scared that for you to even try dating is scary. And you feel like either just, you don't know where to start, or you don't know what to do, or you're just afraid to try. Right. Or maybe you are dating, but you keep attracting men who just aren't ready for love, or they don't know how to treat a woman, or they're simply jerky, and it's very easy to fall into a cycle of attracting the same kind of man who just has a different face and a different name. I get that question a lot too. Why do I keep attracting the same men? Well, we'll talk about that another time. So I just want you to know that once you really make that decision that you're ready to find love, it's easy to start listening to the wrong people. If you talk about dating and love with your friends and your family, typically they fall into one of two camps. They either say, why in the world would you ever want to date? All men are jerks, right? I mean, you've heard that, right? Which unfortunately is no help for you at all because it's not true. And it's honestly, that's their baggage, not yours. I mean, it's not true because you've seen other women and they're nice women and they're dating nice men, so that there's nice men out there. You might not know how to meet these men, but you know that romance is out there waiting for you. You know that there is that romantic love that you've been dreaming about, because romantic love, it's special. It fills those little empty spaces in your heart that no other love can. And it's out there, and that's why it's so appealing to you. So to hear that their men are jerks, that's not helpful. So, or you hear from your friends that they come from the opposite direction and they tell yourself very flippantly, well, just go put yourself out there and it's just going to happen. Oh, come on. Let's get serious. That's not at all helpful because really, honestly, if it were so simple for you just to put yourself out there, well, you would have done that already. And the other thing is that when has anything positive just happened by accident? I mean, that's why they call them accidents, right? I mean, I do know of other dating coaches that tell you just to do that. They just are like, just bam, put yourself out there. Well, I just don't think that's the best way to find the type of love that you're looking for. If you're looking for something that's true and intimate and nurturing and healthy. Now, for those of you who are really already dating, right? You've started dating and you've just kind of bam, put yourself out there. I don't even know if that really was your best first step. So, what I really believe is that when you decide that you want to share your life with someone special, there's one place you really need to start this journey. And this is a one place that really nobody talks about. You don't hear about it from your family or friends. You don't even hear it from dating coaches. Nobody hardly ever talks about this. The one place you really need to start when it comes to finding love and dating, it starts with you. Absolutely starts with you, because there's three things that you need to do before you really start meeting new men and kind of putting yourself out into the world, and they're all about you. So what are these three things, right? These are what I this is what I think you need to do. This is where I think you need to start. Number one, it does not matter if you're a CEO of a major corporation and the most confident woman in the world. For some reason, we just turn into 13-year-old schoolgirls when we start dating, and then we forget who dating is all about. Now, because of this, we tend to go into dating hoping that we'll find somebody that likes us. And that's really not a good place for us to start. That is not the place to start. So before you begin your journey and before you start looking for that man that is perfect for you want to make sure that you know how wonderful you are at your core, not in your business life, not as a mom or a grandma, not as a community leader or a volunteer, not as a friend or a sister. Yes, all those types of things are part of who you are, but no man is going to fall in love with your job or your kids or your volunteering. Men are falling in love with you. So you need to be sure that you're in love with you before you start looking. Now, I call this your love IQ. And you need to make sure that these beautiful feelings of self love and confidence are strong and unyielding. And they need to flow all the way from your head into your heart so that you feel worthy of dating the type of men who are worthy of dating you. Dating is all about you. That's number one. Number two, you really need to gain a crystal clear concept of what rejection is. And again, you want to know it in your head, but you need to feel it in your heart because rejection is a given. No woman is 100% successful 100% of the time. So when you're out there and you're meeting new men, you want to realize that rejection has nothing to do with you because these men that you're meeting, they don't know you well enough to not like you. They don't even know who you really are. They're responding to who they think you are, but that's all, right? When you meet somebody, you are both looking at each other through this lens of whether or not the person is a good fit. Are you a good fit for me? Am I a good fit for you? Are your interests a good fit? Do you fit into their lifestyle? Blah, 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 blah. And if you're not a good fit for him, well, thank goodness, because then you can move on easily and you can stop wasting time trying to create something that's never going to be the right something. I want you to know that the more time that you spend dating the wrong man, you are stealing the time away from finding the right man. Rejection is absolutely simple. It's feedback, and it helps you learn more about yourself, and it helps you fine tune the man that you're really looking for and what you're looking for in a partner. That's number two. Number three is you really, really, really want to know the type of man you're looking for before you get started. If your goal is to find someone special to share your life with, whatever that looks like for you, then you want to take some time and really think about who that person is. That's super important. Now, if you simply want to date casually, not so much. I mean, if you're just dating for fun and for sex and for a companionship, that's different. But if you're looking for someone that you really want to build an emotionally intimate relationship, knowing who you're looking for will save you time and frustration. And that is super important. I mean, we are at a critical stage of life. We really are. So, what's so special about opening up your heart to love is that it creates this positive impact on your life in so many other ways. It's not simply that you find love. I mean, this is your opportunity to let go of past hurts, of past fears. This is your opportunity to gain such a sense of inner clarity and confidence that you never had before, so that you can really start having fun. And that's really what we want to do. Now, I don't know how you feel about where you are at this stage of life, but for me personally, I truly feel like I have put everybody else's needs ahead of my own for a very long time. And now I feel like it's time for me to really enjoy meeting men. And I want to meet men who make an effort to make me smile, who want to make sure I'm having a good time, who put my needs first. It really does feel good to relax a little bit and let somebody else let me drive the bus of life. Now, I am putting the finishing touches on my Date Great Guys coaching system that helps you find love without losing yourself. I'm adding some finishing touches, and I'm in the process of adding this training that I really love. It's about the secret language of creating chemistry on your first date. And I'm super excited about that because my focus group loved it, and I know you will too. So, and it's so new, it's not even been publicized yet. So, my enrollment for this expanded coaching program is opening up soon. So, I am launching a full length Iron Tiara Masterclass. It's free. It's launching in the next couple of weeks, and you won't want to miss it. It really goes in depth about how to find love. It's part of the Iron Tiara series. It goes into in depth into the 4 key ingredients that you need to find love over 50. And we know it's much different now when you're 50 than it is when you're 30. So you don't want to miss that at all. Like I said, it's free. All you have to do is register. It's a full length masterclass. It's coming out in the next couple of weeks. So you do want to be sure that you get on the wait list so that you'll know exactly when it's available. And to get on that wait list, all you have to do is click the link that's in the post, or you can find it pretty easily if you go to www.dategreatguys.com/save my seat. That's dategreatguys.com/save my seat. And I think you're really going to like this. So, thank you all for sharing your world with me. It's always fun and exciting to spend time with you. So, until next time, please be sure to keep your heart open and ready for love because you just never know where you'll find it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.